Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I have got another plant shopping with me today. Basically, as you go through this video, you'll notice that things are a little bit disorganized. I went to visit my mum at the weekend, and we went to a garden centre in Oxfordshire called Yarnton Nurseries, which I have been to before and I've always really enjoyed it. So I kind of had a bit of an impromptu, okay, I'll just kind of whack the camera out sort of thing. So I didn't obviously end up filming an intro, and I didn't properly plan like how I was going to do it and all that kind of stuff. So it was a bit of an ad hoc situation, which might come across, so I'm sorry if it does, but anyway, I was enjoying it so much that I was like, I've got to share this because I know people really enjoy this. So I ended up doing a little bit of filming of all the plants that they've got there, and yeah, I hope you really enjoy it. I will show you at the end what plants I picked up. There may be a hint of one of them on this screen already. Maybe if you leave in the comments which one you think it is, so that when you come to the haul at the end, you can figure out which one whether you got it right or not. If you aren't interested in watching what was in Yarnton Nurseries, I will leave a timestamp in the description down there, so you can just hop to the actual plant haul. So yeah, just to give you a explanation of why I'm here and then I'm there, and then yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoy it. Okay guys, so I am going to be doing this as a voiceover again because honestly it's so noisy whenever I'm in a shop, it just doesn't seem to work. So I've done my best to kind of slow these down and so that we can have a proper look at the plants. So first we've got a beautiful oxalis for £5.50. Not a bad price. I bought my first one for £2.50 at Stewart's and promptly killed it. And then we've got Begonia maculata whitei. This one I think is actually kind of expensive. I don't think you should really be paying more than £8. You can get them for £8 in B&Q, so £15.50 is a lot. Onto some very snazzy Begonia luxurians. I love this begonia. I was so close to buying this, but I do have a very gorgeous little cutting from my friend Adam, which you can see in a previous video. So I thought I'd better not buy a duplicate. I'll just like really nurture the one that I already have. Then we've got some staghorn ferns, and then we have the gorgeous Begonia Corallina de Lucerna, I think the name is. Yep. So that is £14. Really not a bad price for that size. And look at that cute little leaf. Really cute. And Monstera spuperu / Castanianum. Although this is always marked down as Epipremnum pinnata marble planet, but I believe it is in Monstera, not the Epipremnum. Then this very fancy, very gorgeous begonia. Look at those leaves. They are actually kind of fuzzy. Begonia foliage venosa, £15.50. Really, probably not a bad price for a somewhat hard to find begonia. I've not actually seen that one before. And as we are carrying around, we have some more oxalis and aglaonema. Ooh, and a begonia tamaya. I think that's the proper name for it. It's £12, decent price again. You're probably not going to find that for much cheaper in other places. Then we've got the Cissus rotundifolia, £19.50. I'm not familiar with the Cissus rotundifolia. It doesn't massively appeal to me. Then we've got a big fan palm in the in the screen. They've got a lovely caladium there. Really good price for that size of plant. I'm also kind of impressed that it's not started to go dormant. We also have the beautiful Peperomia scandens variegata, which I love. It's £10.50, pretty much the average price for this Peperomia at this point in time. But yeah, it's got really gorgeous sparkly leaves. I've got a little video on my Instagram if you're curious. Then we've got the Alocasia Yucatan Princess, which I've seen more and more of lately. I'm actually really tempted by that one. It's really pretty, but as we have kind of dwindling light sources here in the UK as we head into winter, then it's probably not such a great idea. Skipped over that calathea, sorry. £22 though, quite an expensive price for a calathea. And some fatsia. I kind of wish that I'd done a little bit more on these pots, because there was a really weird funky one that was like dressed like bark and then had some faux fur around the top. Really strange. Then we've got philodendron hastatum silver sword, or philodendron grey as it's known here, for £14. Not a bad price for that size. Then we've got some philodendron imperial red. I think from memory they're about £12. Slightly beaten up looking Dieffenbachia there. And some colocasias. These are very pretty for £13.50. Their actual depth doesn't really come across on the camera. I've watched this back previously, but they've got these really striking, very pretty kind of purple hues. Some philodendron Birkins. These ones I really fancied. So Alocasia Bambino Arrow, really cute, perfect for a terrarium. Again, you kind of need a good light source to keep them well over winter. But there we go. Oh, here, this one I love. Hint, hint. So this is the philodendron lemon lime. I think I might be taking it to my my trolley there. Yeah, I've been wanting that plant for such a long time. And here we have a Mendanilla, slightly beaten up looking one. We've got a Syngonium podophyllum tri-leaf wonder. I have one of these at home, highly recommend it. It is a really super fast grower and I love this plant. Really rewarding plant. We've got some caladiums that appear to be going dormant down there, and a philodendron imperial red. We've got a philodendron scandens, the standard colour, green colour. Philodendron Brazil, always love that plant, really pretty, and it's really cheap now, so that's £5 for a decent sized pot as well. You can see there that I'm holding my neon philodendron. This is the big version of the philodendron scandens, so if you were to trail yours up and grow it for a long time, it would grow to be large like that, which is really fancy, really pretty. Some nice little dracaenas here. I think we're coming on to the Monstera, although it appears that I wasn't interested in that day. Here we have a really fabulous begonia. So this is the Begonia erythrophylla, also known as the beefsteak begonia, and wow, look at that specimen. How many stems has that got on it? And this is actually a really decent price, if I can find it there. I believe it's £28 for such a large begonia that's doing so well. I think that's a really good price. Yep, there we go. The life of a YouTube vlogger, plant tuber person is climbing through stems with a phone camera and trying not to look like a weirdo. And there was another one here which was also absolutely gorgeous. And then we've got some calathea, some aglaonema. I'm not sure why, they're not really piquing my interest at the moment. I think because I've got quite a few and, you know, they can be a bit fussy sometimes. Or the aglaonema are a bit expensive anyway. Dischidia snaily. This one I was like, what? It would appear that they've just kind of potted it into a big snail shell. I believe it's Dischidia platyphylla anyway. That's the, I can't remember the name. I think it's the Zanzibar something, but it's a type of ginger. Some little Hoya. I'm seeing a lot of these around in plant garden centres lately. This is the Hoya Crimson Queen. And we've got the Hoya Carnosa compacta there as well. Actually, some really decent specimens here. Really good ones. Clearly struggling to find a price there. £12, not bad, not bad. I usually I think where I got mine from is about the same size. It was £7 from Stewart's, but £12 is still not too bad. Slightly regretting not taking this one home. This beautiful Pothos Marble Queen. Look at that variegation. That is so pretty. So pretty. But there we go. There'll always be more Marble Queens. We've got another little caladium that looks like it's going dormant there, and a Hoya retusa. Don't know about you guys, I'm not mad about the Hoya retusa. I have gone slightly mad about Hoyas lately, but the retusa just never really gets me. Some I can never say this, Schefflera down there. A beautiful well-finned Sansevieria, aka Sansevieria masoniana. I think I couldn't find a price on this one, but I think we find some more further along the line. But that one is gorgeous. Gorgeous. If I didn't already have two, I probably would have got that one. Small little carnivorous plant section. That carnivorous plant section used to be really good. I got a beautiful cephalotus here once, but I haven't seen cephalotus around at all lately. So because I killed mine, I want another one. So yeah, hope they get another one. Here we've got a alocasia. I can't remember what the name of that one is. I actually haven't seen that one before, so that one's a new one for me. Then we've got another alocasia, it would appear. I think that's the same one. Yeah, so that is the alocasia portadora, which, yeah, like I said, I've not seen that before. So quite a fancy one. They've got some lovely little peace lilies in there, spathiphyllum, that they've kind of got variegation on their leaves. It's not kind of proper true variegation, but there's a kind of mottling on the leaves that's not, you know, disease or anything like that. So it's really pretty. Just kind of wandering around here, we've got a adiantum, maidenhair fern, some Alocasia lortabacchiana down there. I kind of rushed over those. And another little fern, some beautiful succulents. This is me pointing out the very exciting little Crassula Buddha's temple to my mum and my brother. £3, not bad. My first Buddha's temple that I bought, I think it was about the same size, and it was about £8, so really not a bad price. And my mum and I got quite excited because we saw several, so I just sped this bit up a bit because it was more just us discussing. So yeah, you can see a couple more there, some really cute little specimens as well. And some really lovely cacti in this section, and look at that gorgeous agave. And that one is only £75, which is actually not too bad for an agave because they take years to grow, years and years and years. Some lovely ripsalis and different types of jungle cactus, which the name is evading me. That is my mum in the orange coat there. Some interesting, I think these are called mangaves or mangaves. I'm not really sure. They're kind of a weird hybrid of plant. And then we've got some lovely Peperomia graveolens, which I think are super, super cute. I just want to eat them, which always makes me think of Jerry from Planting Memories, who also seems to have a problem with wanting to eat succulent leaves. It's a thing, guys. It's a thing. Look at these tiny little succulent pots. £1.50 for each of these. These would be great for a little fairy garden or a cactus garden or whatever you're going to do. These lithops are £3. Not bad, not bad. Feel like I'm rushing up here. Some more well-finned Sansevierias. So these ones have a really decent size, much bigger and better than I've kind of seen lately. So £13.50, really not a bad price for that size of well-finned Sansevieria. These are quite funky. The Monstrose version of that cactus. And then we've got Sirius spiralis. This one was gorgeous. If I didn't already have one, I probably would have come home with him because he was stunning. And these, oh my goodness, so I was super tempted by these. So these Sansevieria in just gorgeous kind of bronze colour. My mum thinks they look dead. which I can see, I can understand, but I think if they hadn't have been sort of £15, I probably would have got one. But I don't know. They're so slow growing, and I have a star canary at home, which is kind of a similar it's a cultivar of the same species. So they kind of struggle, especially without adequate light. So I'm kind of reluctant to get one while it's still so expensive. The big one, £65. He's a beast. They've got a really good Sansevieria corner here. I think this one's the Kirky Eye. They've marked it as like star grey blue or something like that, but I think that's the Kirky Eye. Some average Sansevieria that you see anywhere, and then hiding in the back there, this is what I was talking about. I was trying to weave between leaves to get you your prices. I can't say that name, but £17 for that lovely Sansevieria. I've seen that many times here, and it seems to disappear quite quickly whenever I visit. So if you're local, then make sure you hit them up. You can see a little star canary in the bottom left corner there. Then we've got Dischidia platyphylla. So this is the one that was in the snail over there. Yeah, weird. Not a Dischidia snaily. Still quite expensive as well for £26, but anyway. Monstera adansonii. This is actually a really nice big specimen. Some more Schefflera. Yep, some platyphylla hanging around there. Dischidia platyphylla, I should say. This one, this is, I believe, kind of a mimosa tree. I'm not 100% sure. I feel like my camera skills are really taking a beating here. I'm just kind of rushing through everything. Sorry. We've got a nice anthurium on offer, reduced. Can't ever say no. Botanical King. This is just one of those weird cultivars that doesn't really have a true name. These particular ones are sort of always sold as hybrids, so it's often quite hard to tell what they are. Anyway, we've moved on. Some hanging ferns, some gorgeous Phalaenopsis. I love my orchids. Every time I go into a shop, I spend a good while just kind of staring at the orchids. I think this section we're seeing here might be the reduced section, because there's a couple of little unhealthy ones looking there. Then we have got a lovely parlour palm, I believe that is. Oh, and some watering cans. I clearly thought that was important. And a Alocasia zebrina. And this one, I think, is another Yucatan princess. And then Alocasia macrorhiza. That's a gorgeous plant. I think it's £112, which is not too bad for a plant of that size. I mean, that is huge. So then we've got another Yucatan princess, £17.50. I'm actually genuinely quite tempted by these because they've got really gorgeous dark glossy foliage, but like I said, not until we get some sunshine back, really. And another anthurium down there, although I think I missed it. And we've got some Dracaena, and bringing you over to the kind of mock Kokedama here. And then we've got this gorgeous little palm. I think it's a palm. I have no idea what this is, but it catches my eye every time I see it. I just love these leaves. They're like fishtail, beautiful leaves. Ooh, what is it? What are you? Chemidoria metallica. I need one of those. Then they've got this little terrarium building section, which is really cute. And we've got a good handful of different types of terrarium plant. We've got Pilea and Peperomia and Senecio, although I wouldn't actually probably put a Senecio in a terrarium. I don't know. Have you done it? And we've got those bear paws in the bottom left, which are a succulent, which you would never ever put in a terrarium with moisture, because that's just not a good idea. We've got a couple of begonias down there as well. Don't get me wrong, I was super tempted, but I managed to resist. I love this little one, the little pixie. So cute, so cute. Some Hypoestes there as well. I think I'm picking up a Pilea. I have regrets about not getting the Pilea. I'm about to pick up so I was picking up the begonia Iron Cross. But yeah, the next one is the Pilea, which, yeah, super regretting not getting this one because he was so cute and pretty, and I have the perfect spot for him. But luckily they are very easy to pick up anywhere pretty much, so, and the price is quite stable with them as well. And here we've got some more Pilea peperomioides. These are also really decent terrarium plants, although I personally find they grow too quickly. I'm clearly struggling to find a price there, but I find they grow a bit too quickly, so I end up having to take them out quite quick. £5 for that, I probably wouldn't pay that, to be fair, because I have seen them for about £2.50. Beautiful bright hypoestes there, and some Photonia as well. There is a little baby Monstera stuck in there, which I've only just noticed since going back through this footage right in the middle. The Peperomia perescifolia, that's a good terrarium plant because it really likes the humidity, despite being a somewhat succulent plant. And actually they're quite decent big plants over here. So yeah, I can't lie, I was quite tempted, to be honest with you. And then they've got their little tool things, which I have no idea how anyone uses. And I think I just came back to this because I was just like, these are so cute. I've never seen pots this small in my whole life. I don't honestly know how anything gets kind of nutrients from a pot so small, but clearly they're doing all right. But I just thought that was adorable. I've never seen them for sale like that. Oh, bit of a sneak peek into what I'm getting there. Oh well, some lovely aloes there. My aloe is struggling. It's on the struggle bus. And here's what piqued my interest again, these really cute little Echinopsis cacti. I feel like I rushed over the cacti before. Ooh, cute little Euphorbia obesa. Yeah, I love my cacti. And this, I can never get these to grow well. They always etiolate. I can never give them the right amount of light, but when they grow well, they are stunning with all that beautiful symmetry. This little guy, he was cute as well. And actually those small cacti, they're about, I think they were £1.50 to £3, so really not expensive. Oh, and this one, oh, I killed one of those. Some gorgeous tropical cacti as well, which I didn't even dare look at the price of because I am a fiend for hanging cacti. I love them.
Ooh, it's windy, but I might have done a thing. Look at this fella. I haven't seen the beefsteak begonia anywhere in the whole time that I've been plant collecting, and I've really wanted one for a long time, so here we go.
Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed seeing what they have in Yarnton Nurseries. If you are ever in Oxfordshire, I would highly recommend going to see what they've got, because they are a really nice, just varied, lovely nursery. I tend to find that their prices are fairly reasonable, and they've usually got a really good variety of plants. So if you did go through and watch the actual footage, you will have just seen this little fella, or not so little fella, the beautiful beefsteak begonia. Shall I get him down? I'll see if I can get him down. I've got a cat sleeping behind me, so I don't want to interrupt her too much. Oh, sorry, Lucy. Oh, this is going to end badly. Okay, that was not so good. Okay, so this is the stunning beefsteak begonia, and it's actually perked up really well because I think it was slightly underwatered when I got it. It's perked up really well. It's got a few little bashed leaves, but I'm quite happy to propagate this and see where I can get with it, because it is, at a size where this is huge, and I mean, it's gorgeous. And to be honest, the price of it was not that bad. It was £28, which I thought was really decent for such a large begonia, which is clearly kind of prospering. It's got a load of really small beautiful leaves right in the middle. I doubt you'll be able to see anything in there, but yeah, you can see how huge it is. So yeah, that is the Begonia erythrophylla, otherwise known as beefsteak begonia. Right, how am I going to put you back up here? Right. Okay, I just tipped over my entire cup of tea all over my microphone. Not the one I'm using, but I'm such a clumsy idiot. Never mind. Anyway, let's pretend that didn't happen. Okay, the next plant that I got, you may have been able to guess from knowing how much I love my begonias, from seeing this video. Oh my god, it's already got cat hair all over it. Okay, yep, so I got this gorgeous begonia foliage venosa. I think it's well, this is what it's called, begonia foliage venosa, although I'm not convinced that that's actually the correct name for it. It doesn't have any kind of indication, but this is just so weird. It's got really like almost cardboard kind of flexibility leaves. I don't want to bend them too much, but they're also kind of fuzzy. They're not, I mean, they're not like fluffy, they're just kind of fuzzy. And I just love how the new leaves come out like this, like a clam. And I just, yeah, love it. This has got slightly bashed on my route home, but I mean, he has travelled a long way. But yeah, look at that. And he's got another little stem here as well, which I'm really happy about, and a tiny baby there. So yep, he is really, I am just like super chuffed by this gorgeous plant. And this one was £15.50, which is kind of average for an individual kind of unique begonia that you don't tend to see everywhere. To be honest, I've never seen or heard of this begonia before, so this is a new one to me, and I am very happy with it. I think looking at it, you don't want to touch it too much, because there was a few, like you can see here, that people have clearly kind of rubbed this and kind of rubbed some of this furriness off. So I think it's one of those leaves that you don't want to touch too much, she says after touching it a lot. But yeah, it's just like, let me show you the back. It's just so chunky, so cool. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that one. Hoping I'll be able to keep it alive. Onto my, I think that's my final large one. People on Instagram might have seen this already. The Begonia Corallina de Lucerna. Ooh, just elbow a cat. But look at those gorgeous leaves. It's really tall. I can't even quite fit it in frame. Yep, there you go. Yeah, it's just beautiful. And can you see through the back? If you can see on the back, it's got some really beautiful kind of burgundy undersides. This leaf is a little bit ripped here, but I'm thinking I might try and propagate it because it's got some of the main vein on there. I'm just in love with this, and it's got two stems. Well, this one's coming from the base of the mother stem, I suppose. Yeah, I'm just like, I love this. This is huge. These leaves are just like gigantic. They're larger than my hand. So actually that's the wrong way around, isn't it? Yeah, larger than, I can't show you that very well because I'm not a coordinated being, but yeah, it's just gigantic. Absolutely gorgeous. So I am really chuffed with that, and they had quite a few flowering ones as well. So yeah, this was £14, which to be honest isn't bad. Like average price for a Begonia maculata whitei at about, I don't know, a third of the size is probably about £8. So 3 times that is more. So maths is not my strong point. It was once upon a time, and I don't know what happened. I just had an age crisis. Then I got this really cute little Peperomia pixie. Again, I'm not 100% sure what the actual name is, but it's really pretty. It's just got some like really cute silveriness on here. I think this one actually needs water, but hopefully you can see on there. It's really sweet. And this was £2.50. I'm thinking of putting this into a terrarium at some stage, or bits of it into a terrarium. Yeah, love my peperomias. I also got a Crassula or Chrysula, I don't know exactly how you say that, Buddha's temple for £3. I have had one of these before and it died, so yeah, we'll see how this one goes. This is really cool. So yeah, you may have seen, if you watched the actual walk around bit, you may have seen me pick this up and be like, this is mine. Oh, I've just remembered that I have put another one somewhere, which I haven't shown you. Where did I put it? I wonder if I can get to this. I'm trying very hard not to wake the cat. I'll show you her at the end because she's our new pussycat. Yeah, I'll show you at the end so that I don't have to like move this setup. I found one of my wish list plants. This is the Philodendron Hederaceum Neon, aka Philodendron Lemon Lime. Very often confused with the Neon Pothos. At the end, I will show you a comparison between the two because my Neon Pothos is up there and it's, yeah, but you will see when they're side by side that they're not the same. And it's just got these gorgeous, beautiful hearts. Oh, I'm in love. So I've put it in a pot. So let's just check what the price was. Yeah, so this was £10.50. And yeah, known as Philodendron Scandens Micans Lime. But it is actually Philodendron Hederaceum Scandens Lime, not Micans. Or Hederaceum. They have so many names, honestly, I can't even keep up, but yeah, I am over the moon by this one. Final two little ones, I just got a Euphorbia obesa, because I've killed one in the past, but I find them super cute. They're also known as the gingham golf ball, which is just adorable. So yeah, this was £2.50, and hopefully you can see on there why it's called the gingham golf ball is because of all the like funny little stripes that are kind of, I don't know, a bit like gingham. So and then the last one, I'm going to get spiked by this, I know, because I have been already about 6 or 7 times. Right, here we are, is the Echinopsis subdenudatum. Hang on. Subdenudatum, yes. The Echinopsis subdenudatum. That was easy, not. So that was £1.50, and you may have seen in the walk around they just had like a whole table of these, and they're just so cute. I couldn't walk away with that one because at £1.50 as well, they were just like too adorable. So yeah, that is all of my plant haul. Let me just see if I can get the neon pothos because it's interesting. Okay, we made it, right. Oh god, there's a huge tea stain on the carpet now. Ugh. Right. I just have to hope that the landlord never watches this. So this is my slightly thirsty Scindapsus, oh bloody hell. Pothos lemon lime, I guess. Scindapsus pothos lemon lime. Scindapsus neon pothos? Neon pothos, that's the one. Again, this has so many names that I can't keep up. Right, so, oh, I just got spiked by the cactus again. Okay. Sorry, I'm having one of those days. Right, if you can see, there is a complete difference in the leaf shape between these two. The pothos on the right, it'd be your right, yeah. The pothos has a standard kind of epipremnum pothos leaf shape. It is slightly heart-shaped, but not much. It's just kind of a leaf shape. Whereas the philodendron has a very distinctive heart shape, as you can see here. If I just bring this down on here, or if I bring this like that, you can see it's got a very distinctive kind of heart shape. So the two are actually really quite different when you put them together, but if you see them online or in a shop, it is very easy to mistake the two when they're not sitting together. Anyway, that is everything from me. I will show you a little clip of the pussycat because she's our brand new cat, and she's gorgeous. She's absolutely gorgeous. She's a little rescue. I'll probably do a proper introduction for her at some stage, but let me just bring you over here. Here she is. Hey Lucy. Hey girlie. Sleepyhead. Hairball. Hey, pussycat. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe and let me know what you enjoyed, and I'll see you again in the next video.